Young Thug. Did you watch that, Judge?
No.
It was the wildest thing.
It was out of control.
It was, that guy he was borderline should have been arrested. Like, that's how bad he was. But you could tell this guy had been running that courtroom in that area unchecked and literally was violating every rule. So just a quick synopsis, there was a witness that was supposed to testify against Young Thug and all these guys about this murder, right? And the witness was in jail. And at some point, the witness decides, I'm not testifying. I don't want to have anything to do with this. So the prosecutor calls a meeting with the judge, doesn't let the defense attorney know about this. We all know, for laymen, the judge is not allowed to communicate with a defendant without both sides being present. It's like that on any case.
He was communicating with the other attorney without the defense attorney present.
They brought the witness in, any attorney, in his chambers, didn't tell the defense witness, and literally started threatening that witness that he has to testify. The judge did.
Yeah.
So the defense attorney gets wind from it somehow, right? And immediately calls an emergency hearing, goes in front of the judge and politely says, Judge, I'm a little troubled here. From what I'm understanding is this witness doesn't want to testify. And there was an in chambers, which means in the judge's office, which is also highly inappropriate, meeting. It's called ex parte communication. It's the big no-no for judges, right? And literally saying that you were threatening him. And the judge is such an ego. He's like, how did you find out about this? And he's like, well, what does that matter?
Forget the fact that I screwed up as a judge.
Forget the fact that I'm doing the most
inappropriate thing possible.
Literally, that's how much of an ego. How did you find out? He goes, I can't. He goes,
I didn't, Judge, so you just said so.
Exactly. He goes, Judge, I don't need to tell you that. Yes, you do. You have 2 minutes to tell me. He's like, well, I can't tell you. I think it's attorney-client privilege, too. Like, it might be some communication here from his client. You better tell me right now. Like, it's
should have blamed the prosecutor.
Literally, it's
prosecutor told me.
It's almost like you catch your kid doing something wrong. He's like, how did you catch me? I want to find out how you caught me. And literally held the guy in contempt. He held the lawyer in contempt of court, brings the deputies to arrest him.
Well, in his defense, there is some issues of impeding justice or something like that. There's
obstruction of
justice. Yeah, there's.
I
not
understand
as
if
a judge,
you're swaying the witness, right?
Not as a judge, but I could see where the judge needs to know that information.
It was out of control, Larry. If you were watching this, you would have
believe
through
that,
the
too.
roof. And the entire bar, the defense bar, all the rest of the defense lawyers were there to show up. They showed up to fight the guy because he was out of control. And then the defense lawyer does the most gangster thing I've ever heard.
When he said, yeah, could you put me in jail with my client?
He goes, listen, Judge, if you're taking me to jail, could you put me in a cell with my client so we could prepare for trial? I'm like, oh, my God.